On now the final DLC of Dark Souls 2. I'm pretty Dark Souls 3, I should say. Sorry. I'm quite excited for this. I hope my capture card holds up. You'll notice I kicked the face cam, if only because I noticed looking back I wasn't particularly fond of like the way it looked. As oh dear, hold on. Don't want to do that, don't want to do that, don't want to do that. As I'm not exactly the most reactive, expressive person, especially when I'm playing a game like this and I have to really concentrate, so it's probably not the most enjoyable viewing experience. And due to the angle we had, since I sit on the floor to record with like all of my gear scattered around on ottomans around me, and have to look up at my wall-mounted television, you're kind of like constantly just seeing me staring off into the distance and not really looking at you. Hey, Seth, how are you doing? No, so I dropped the cam because I didn't really think it looked all that great and didn't add a lot to the stream. There still may be squats, though, so, I mean, no worries. I hope you're having a great day so far. Thank you for joining us. Let me make sure everything's still good. Yes, it is. Spanners, welcome, man. Good to see you.
They brought thee here, did they not?
Hope you enjoyed your camping
Dost
trip.
thou the gods serve, or merely that role affect?
Seth, I'm glad to hear that. That's fantastic. I knew you would do great. I saw the messages in the chat earlier this morning, and I'm positively thrilled that not only you think it went well, but that you're confident in the job you did. That's really all that matters. I make a point of telling my students every single semester at the start of every class, all that matters, or really the most important thing in life, is turning in a job or a performance that we can be proud of at the end of the day. Spinner says, yeah, it was fun, but I missed milk and a good... yeah, it's... Camping is an interesting experience, I am told. I've never been, of course, because the outdoors are anathema to me, but we're talking to, I guess, the closest thing to a dispenser of lore we have here. This... Honestly, I've got no idea what he is. A cleric or something? We'll say we serve the gods as we wear armor we took off of one of their corpses.
A lie. A wretched lie.
Oh, you got me?
How must one such as thee do service to the gods? Thy scheme is known to me. I know what it is thou desirest. The dark soul. No?
No, yeah, no,
one
you...
deign to visit this dung heap. Give
Dung
rest
heap?
to thy falsity.
Dude, have you seen this city?
I ally to thee.
This is like one of the most gorgeous environments in the entire series. What are you talking
If it
about?
is the dark soul thou desirest, then seek Filianor's church at the base of the cliff. There wilt thou the sleeping princess waken. Her slumber is a deceit, a lid covering an overgrown privy, a prop to keep thee from the dark soul of thy desire.
So to find the dark soul, we've got to go down to the bottom of the city and meet one of Lord Gwyn's daughters, because she's like the lid on an overflowing toilet, and she's going to allow us to access the dark soul. Got it. That's the DLC.
Worry not if thou art yet human to curse the gong.
Seth says, hi, I never had heard someone say camping was fun, but I missed milk. Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, I don't know that I've had, like, just pure milk instead of, like, a dairy product or something in years. But, hey, like, you love what you love. Okay, yeah, so quick bit of lore before we dive into this city, because I'm not going to have much of a chance to articulate, as from what I recall, this area is really, really tough. The Ringed City is a massive stronghold built by Lord Gwyn for his human friends and allies as a reward, quote-unquote, for serving him faithfully in the war against the dragons. You'll remember in the official history presented to us at the opening of Dark Souls 1, however, the humans apparently didn't fight or do much of anything. They were impartial. This is because, like with his son, Gwyn heavily altered the historical records to suit his own narrative. Once humanity was by and large gathered into this gorgeous fortress city, Gwyn, as he did, terribly feared the innate ties to the powers of darkness that dwelled within human hearts and minds, and so devised a grand scheme to seal them and their power away by sacrificing one of his own children, Princess Filianor, who originally, in development, was meant to be his own wife, as this kind of magical floodgate, locking humanity, their city, and their innate connection to the dark beyond time. So basically, he created a massive trap for some of his closest allies because he hated what they were, sacrificed a member of his family completely against their will in order to make sure that, like, the targets of his ire couldn't get out, and now has them locked away ever since at the end of the world, because he was a good guy and a good king. Spanner says, milk's good for the bones and such. Yes, no, that it is. Okay, so downtown here, friends, we're going to have to run, because that thing is an adjudicator, and he's going to summon an army of ruin sentinels to attack us. This is just how this area goes. It's a really cool little set piece, but they can devastate you if you're not in cover. The angels more or less trained us for this. So what we want to do is use the headstones for cover. This might take me a few tries because this is actually rather tricky. Oh god, no. Oh, yeah, that's... There's a special way to do this. I forget what it is. I think... Oh, maybe we can drop down over there. The idea is you skirt your way around the kind of wide open garden, and you can cut down the adjudicator fairly easily. I don't think he respawns, and once he's gone, you can loot that area for like an armor set and some other pretty cool stuff. Well, this is the tail end of the trilogy. We knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Okay, good. We've got cover there. Cover here. Oh, but a skeleton. Okay. It ain't just one of them, hasn't it? Ooh, ow. Oh, yikes. And now the adjudicator is attacking us directly. Oh no. Oh, we're dead. Oh, we're so dead. Oh my god. Oh dear. Whatever are we to do there? Well, we're getting this, slowly but surely. There's not but a couple of those guys in the entire DLC, I want to say. And one of them's a boss. Yeah, no, Seth, this is rough. The Dreg Heap, the first area of the DLC, was actually pretty easy. The Ring City is no joke, though. The Dreg Heap acts kind of as a... something of a litmus test to see if a character I think is powerful enough to even access this area, but this is where it gets nasty. At least we've got gorgeous scenery, though. It could be worse. Good. Going to attack us directly. Let's get back all of those 0 souls. Come on. Yep. Drop down. Yes. Good. We can work our way back up to him. All right. Soul of a crestfallen knight. We can make use of that, hey? Goodbye, little lizard. We don't need you. Or do we? Hold on. Hold up. Hold up. Spinner says, for some reason I forgot what the S3 and K final boss is, and I randomly want to know. Oh, Sonic 3 and Knuckles. It's, goodness gracious, what is it? It's, the Death Egg robot was in the second Sonic game. I want to say the third one is like some giant mech in the background, maybe? Okay. Now what we've got to do is time our entrance and we can take out the Judicator pretty easily. God, he looks so cool. Uh-oh. Now he's summoning a Silver Knight to attack us with a sledgehammer. You know, as you do. Oh my god. Oh my god. Well, I said that'd be easy. Damn. This is definitely the end of the road. And, to give you an idea, we may not even make it through this area today. The Ringed City is really, really long. The Drake Heap took us about an hour, if that, to get, like, most of the good stuff. This area takes... Well, to be honest, I've never beaten this DLC before. I got close, but I just didn't. This area takes a while. Spinner says, I vaguely remember the Supersonic fight, but not the regular one. Yeah, I don't know for certain that I do either. Come on. Come on. Hold on, while we're here. Let's see. Is the Katarina armor much better than what we've got? Yeah, a little bit. So it looks silly as all get out, but this is probably the best way to handle this. So we went from looking like, you know, like a glam rock legend at the prime of their career to, you know, one of those rock stars we don't talk about much anymore, who's really had it rough since the 80s, like Axl Rose or something. Oh wait, rings too. Yeah, we need to replace the Covetous Serpent ring probably with the Chloranthy ring. Give us a little bit more stamina, that'll help. Now, of course, we don't have to kill this thing. I just feel honor-bound to at this point. Though, real quick, there may actually be a bonfire around here.
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken.
Oh, hello,
I
Locust
speak of
Priest.
thine kind and mine. Behold this city. We are kindred, the like two eyes which gaze upon the other. Fear not the dark, my friend.
Oh, I don't.
And let the feast begin.
I do not. Yes, sir, thank you.
One was a wayfaring knight on an endless, forbidden search. Only the abyss granted closure, if not reunion with his beloved. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast begin.
Yeah, definitely. Okay.
Many of us are by the fire, forsaken. I speak of thine kind. Behold this city. We fear not.
Okay, so he just kind of repeats
One.
the same couple
Oh,
sermons. Okay. Thank you, Locust Priest. Let's see if there's not a bonfire around here. I'm fairly certain there was. Oh! Okay. I see you. Looks like the Ring City's version of Thrall. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Got grab attacks just like the regular Thralls. Of course they do. But it looks like they can't do too much else. Okay. That's not the worst thing in the world. Gonna try to find me a bonfire, then fight the Judicator. So we could just run right up behind him as he kills us several times. Come on. Look at you. Sneaky little so-and-so. Oh my god. That's the Nameless King's miracle, the lightning sting. Okay, so they do have some tricks after all. You know what the architecture around here kind of reminds me of? Well, on the one hand, it looks a bit like King's Landing from Game of Thrones, but also just a teensy tiny bit like Naboo from Star Wars Episode 1. Spanner says, stab him good, Brady? Oh yeah, no, well, this isn't really a stabbing weapon, but we've got the slashing on lock. Yes, sir. Now we're gonna go ahead and light this bonfire, as we are now insured, shall we say, against any further misadventures. Just what a breathtaking area, man, seriously. There we go. Farewell. And notice he's not like a regular giant. He was an overgrown human. Spinner says, fuck yeah, Gungan time. Oh man, no. The Gungans... Well, no, actually, there were a lot of things about the prequel trilogy and its depiction of cultures that were problematic, to say the least. But I actually really liked the third film. The third prequel film. I thought it was quite good. And the first one wasn't terrible on the whole. The second prequel was atrocious, but the others were, you know, tolerable. Oh, wait. Now that the Adjudicator's gone, we've got to go loot the bridge. That's right. It's the whole point of getting rid of him. Because I know for a fact there's an armor set over there. It looks so ridiculous in the Katarina armor with the ridiculous hair metal crown. What we got? Nothing over here. Well, at least if we're going to be stuck in one area for ages, it's going to be one of the most gorgeous areas in the series, eh? Spanish says, yeah, Revenge of the Sith is good, the Phantom Menace is and Attack of the Clones sucks ass. Yeah, the pacing in Attack of the Clones is just atrocious throughout. It's got some good ideas, but man, when you don't even know how best to use your Christopher Lee, you are making a bad film. Did you guys know that Christopher Lee also recorded, like, a couple historical heavy metal albums? I'm not a metal guy, but they're incredible. Okay, so nothing over here. The entire city kind of looks like a gigantic, very ornate botanical garden. I love that. Here we go. Yeah, baby, check it out. It's the Ruin Sentinel set from Dark Souls 2. Love those guys. Let's have a look-see and see how it stacks up, hey? Probably be down here. No? That's pretty good. Armor of the company of knights who were sent to the Ring City on an old king's orders. King Vendrick, I assume. The knights sought the Dark Soul, but were so soundly crushed that they had little choice but to swear themselves to the Judicator Giant. The ill-fated company was later immortalized in a dark fable, inspiring the aspect of certain golems in whom their name lived on. So those golems would be the Ruin Sentinels, right? And yeah, those were in fact the Ruin Knights that the Judicator was spanning. Or summoning. Let's go ahead and try this on. Yeah, there we go. Actually, no, there we don't. As much as I love the Nameless King's armor, I'm also curious to try out the Dragon Slayer stuff. Which should be somewhere. Because I'm so good at organizing my inventory. Lothric. There we go. And now the helmet. Yeah, there we go. Spanner says, but the prequels ruin the continuity, because in A New Hope, Obi-Wan says he never owned a droid, but in Attack of the Clones, he has a modified R4 unit, Astromech. That's true. That is true. I mean, I guess it's possible he never considered himself as owning it, because it was Republic issue, but yeah, you've got a point. I think... Now, I've not seen Rise of the Skywalker. I haven't yet, because, little scared to, given the fan base's reaction. But I think, on the whole, the newer films produced by Disney are really quite nice. I really like those. Oh, hello. What are you? A hidden blessing. Okay. I mean, I'll always take recovery items if you throw them at me. Because, I've remembered the standard humanoid enemies present in this area very well, and we are going to need them. The Ring City is basically a gorgeous gauntlet of death, wherein the devs throw everything they have at you. Because again, this is it. This is the swan song of the Dark Souls series, the end. And the final boss of this DLC is considered to be a very fitting final boss for the series as a whole. I'm not looking forward to that at all. But as soon as we're done here, man, it's god-awful Marvel's Avengers time. I cannot wait. Oh, hey, it's Lap, and totally not Patches.
Oh. Well, fancy meeting you here. A true blessing that we should seek the same place and find ourselves standing here together. I've got the last of my brew. Let's have our own little toast with it.
Yeah, notice, that's definitely not his brew. That's our buddy the Onion Knights.
To my search, and to your duty, and to the joy that lies before us.
Uh-huh.
All right, then. Bottoms up. Now, I'm off in search of the Purging Monument. Once I find it, everything will come back to me.
I think the Purging Monument might be in that terrifying, like, tar swamp down there.
What my name was, and what terrible grudges I held. I don't know. I just have this feeling that that's the kind of man I was. Oh, don't hold it against me. I only think I was.
And I missed the summon sign, but we could have called him in for the
I'm
Demon
off in search of the
Prince.
Purging Monument. Once I find it,
Okay. Thanks a lot. Take care. Now that we've run into him, we probably want to rest at the bonfire so we can advance his storyline. This is one of, like, 6 or 7 bonfires in the Ring City. As I said, this is a really long area. No, Jesus Christ, man. Right out the gate, huh? Well, okay then. Oh, this one is cursing us. Like, just with an aura or something. Spanner says it's really not that bad, as far as I care, but it's definitely trying to clean up after The Last Jedi. Yeah, no, in Last Jedi, I thought was actually really good. This is another one of the cursors. Hexers, I suppose. So the ones with the little ruff around the collar are hexers. These aren't the humanoid enemies I was dreading running into, by the way. We're about to see our first one, though. And God, I need that armor. Meet the Rings Knights, humanity's elites. Good night. They are strong. As a general rule, I think you want to stay away from them when they've ignited their weapons, as I explicitly did not do, because I'm good at this game. They got a very strange little dragon head shield that doesn't do a whole lot. Drop Titanite. It's not armor, but it'll do. It'll do. So once we reach the bottom of the gardens, we have to go through the tar swamp, and then I think like a ruined church or some such, because that's such a thing in Dark Souls. Then it's more or less just an endless cavalcade of bosses. Including, apparently, a boss so difficult, or so cheap, that even, like, the most hardcore segments of the Dark Souls fanbase think it's a bit much. Looking forward to that, eh? I quite like the King of the Storm's scimitar, because it gives us... Oh, hello, cleric. Oh my god. Whew. That is a tainted miracle, I say. Trying to kick it, trying to kick it. You can see the problem with these enemies, yeah? There we go. Gotta flip them. Also beware in this area, or the Ring City in general, because there are... Oh my god. Oh yeah, there's several of the clerics here, but there are enemies like on the walls and ceilings just everywhere. There we go, we can use our two-handed weapon to flip them pretty easily. At least their attacks are really clearly telegraphed. There we go. That should take care of him. Or if it doesn't, it'll get really close, right? They're like terrifying little undead priest turtles. I quite like these guys. We want to be careful down there because there's a couple Rings Knights, I want to say, at least one, but possibly two. And you do not want to fight a Rings Knight in collaboration with one of the clerics. It's a bad time. Okay, so maybe if we drop down the old chandelier. There we go. Well, you can hide, but I'm too paranoid for that. Lots of Titanite. They really want you to upgrade some weapons in these DLC, which, I mean, I guess that's nice for players who have already completed, like, the rest of the game well in advance of, say, Ariandel being released. They have a way to upgrade and play around with some of the new gear they get pretty easily. God, I can hear it. And there's more clerics. Oh, yikes. Big yikes. Yeah, there he is. And the clerics can heal the knights, I'm pretty sure. Oh, well. Into the breach. Thriving stone. Now they've got a way more effective shield this way. Wait for the spear to extinguish. Oh wait, that was just a corpse. Never mind. We're good. There we go. Now this is nasty. I said easy, but manageable. When their weapons are charged, they're very, very dangerous. Got him? Oh, an ember as well. Very nice. I mean, again, now some armor would be cool, but I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. It's okay. Actually, very surprised by how far I've been able to get. Believe me when I tell you, this area is no joke.
Speak thee the name of God, thine own God, if thou canst recall.
Gwen. There we go.
Ah, then thou'st not forgotten. Perhaps 'tis why we may converse. I am known as Shira, servant to the Princess Filianor, matriarch of the church. They who are ken to God's name are surely ken to the tales of the dark.
Oh my god. Yeah, the Harald Knights are here. Along with a bunch of the, I think they're called Cathedral Guardians, these little guys. Oh, every encounter in this DLC is enough to give you a friggin' heart attack. Well, we were having a very nice conversation with our friend Shira, and then the faceless terrors from beyond the stars intervened. And again, the only way to really whittle one of these guys down easily is to get a plunging attack straight on the dome. Hey, Exit. Thanks for dropping by. It says lower the volume of the game and increase the volume of the mic. Gotcha, gotcha. Sorry if it's a little quiet. Okay. Volume mixer. Game audio. Yeah. This might do it. How's that? Better? Oh god, I hate these guys. Now, if we can land that plunging attack perfectly, they go down really... What the hell? Oh, no. No, 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 don't. Don't bring it over here. This is why I hate this area. This is why I hate this area. Oh, there's a lot of them, and they don't give up. Is this audio balance any better? I did what I could with the mic, but really I can adjust the volume of the game more than anything else. And there's ringed knights over there. That's bad. That's real bad. We can make it. We can get out. We can survive. Right back into the tower. Gonna lurk a bit? Alright, man. No problem. Glad you're here. Oh, and enjoy your dinner. Or lunch, perhaps, given the time I'm actually streaming now. Late lunch, early dinner, something like that. Okay, what are you guarding? Tight Knight? Oh, man. Oh, he cut the Cathedral Guardian down really quick. Oh, wonderful, Exit. Thank you so much. Hello to your wife. I hope you guys are having a great day. Okay, okay. Herald Knights ain't worth it. We already got their armor. Or no, we already got their sword, and their armor isn't really worth it. Come on, big guy. Oh, good. Alva's back again. Either that or a really good Alva cosplayer. Not for which I fear more. Oh yeah, their shields can do that. I totally forgot about that. That's really cool. I don't think the larger dragon shields can. The one that the spear wielding variant uses. Oh, hell. Oh, lots of Titanite. That's something. And what about the Seeker of the Spurned? Are they awaiting us in this garden? Yep. Yeah, and they've got the Murakumo, I think, the big old curved sword that was so popular in the first game. Go ahead and drink, or don't. Hey, Lack, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day so far. Oh, he's very aggressive and not focused on healing at all, which is ultimately his downfall. Thank you, so... Ooh! Wolfring +3. That significantly increases poise, I want to say? Yeah. There's an application for that. I'm just not gonna use it. And over here, we've got the Black Witch set, Beatrice's set from the first game. Glad to hear it, Lack. I'm doing pretty well, man. Doing pretty well. I'm streaming just for a couple hours today before my work day starts, seriously. I've got meetings on well, you know, like class meetings and things like that over Zoom, and have to do a fair bit of writing. But I figured I wanted to get as deep into this DLC with you guys as I could today, because I'm really looking forward to dissecting whatever is going on in Marvel's Avengers. Again, I'm going into that game effectively totally blind, and it's apparently pretty damn bad. So I can't wait. I cannot wait. Forgive me if you hear the landscapers outside. They're doing their thing. Or this guy at least, so like... That's right, they patrol the stairs, forget Shira then. Forget Shira, we don't need her. Like says me either, the game looks good. Oh, that's a cleric. Oh god, no. Oh, we're just gonna have to leg it for now. Like, forget everything else. Gotta get to the swamp. Oh, no! What in the hell? Oh no, there's a bunch of locusts. That's good, that's what we want. And Adjudicator. Great! Oh, good. Oh, that's lovely. There's a bonfire or something around here, right?
I shall partake. I shall partake.
Come on, come on. Yes. Yes. Whew. Okay, we are in the clear. Kinda, sorta. Prism stones. No idea what we'll need those for, but there they are. Maybe just a cheap little item to draw our attention to the area whence we can access the bonfire.
I shall partake.
I shall partake. Yeah, okay, so the one earlier in the city said, let the feast begin, so I guess they're trying to eat us? Lovely. Now that we've got the bonfire, let's explore as much as we can. White Preacher Head. Is that a helmet? Ugh. An empty head from a white-faced locust that rose from the abyssal swamp. White-faced locusts were meant to beckon men to the dark with sermons, but most of them are unable to think past their own stomachs. Someone must rise to the occasion and restore the path of righteousness. Perhaps that someone is you? Did you not rise from the abyss? Did you not resist drowning in the age of fire? Locusts and men are kindred spirits. Interesting. The little locusts seem largely harmless. It's the big ones we have to worry about.
I shall.
Oh, no, you shan't. I don't know if we can ever learn that sorcery they're using to manifest those kind of pigs. I'd love to, though. It looks very cool. Anything in here, or is this another shortcut? Okay, doesn't open from this side. Of course it doesn't. Why would they ever? We're just gonna leave the Herald Knights be for now. All of this lovely dark crystal around the edges of the swamp, I quite like that. Hopefully we can get some deep gems here in case I want to modify a couple weapons. Soul of a Crestfallen Knight, that's pretty good. And some more Titanite. Sure. Perfect. That one just seemed to be stuck. Let's avoid the Judicator for as long as we can. Oh, another cleric. Good. That Judicator is mainly going to be summoning the Silver Knight with the large hammer, who I distinctly remember is an invader later on in the DLC. Well, there's one of them down. Where's the other? White birch bow. Oh, that could be interesting, I guess. Oh, hello. There we go. Oh, there was the other one that was, like, cursing us. Titanite. And they're wearing just the standard cleric armor, like that you could start the game with, so I don't think they drop anything special, as a general rule. One of those branches? Yeah, a young white branch. Been a while since we've seen some of those, right? Visions of Giant, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately our buddy with the great bow is not present here. God, there's scores of these clerics all around. And these aren't really doing anything. They're like worshipping, or, oh, is this the Purging Monument? No. Church Guardian Shiv. Oh, that's cool. Oh, now they're hostile. Yep. Oh, Blessed Gem. That could be useful. Yeah, just kick him over. There you go. Nice. That's a Herald Knight. That's a couple Herald Knights. God, this swamp is huge. We've just barely explored its depths. Like, this is a massive area, and it's, I want to say, nowhere near the end of the city. What are they all feeding on? Crystal, I suppose? Play it safe around here and try to gather as many items as we can for the time being. Well, we've reached the far side. I know the path to continue is like over there, I believe. So here we get a better view of the next area of the city. I think Filianor's church is somewhere either down there or over there. The Dragon Slayer armor? What? Oh, well, we ain't doing this with a couple Estus flasks. We're getting some items and then we're getting the hell out. That is a boss. That is a boss from the late game. What on earth is it doing here? Oh, then those aren't dormant Herald Knights. They're dead. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, we'll put this one on the list to come back to later. We ain't doing that right now, no, sir. More souls, good. That's crazy, I wasn't expecting that, and we are wearing his armor. Thought that was all we'd be seeing. Of all the bosses to bring back too, the Dragon Slayer armor, that's kind of weird. So the Ringed Knights are protecting this kind of dilapidated chapel. Summon, like, mages with scythes as well. Lax says you can't take him. With only 2 healing items on us, probably not, no. Especially if his stats have been buffed. I've also got so many souls that I definitely want to go level up while I still can. So we're, like, doing a quick run of the perimeter, gathering as much as we can. Ring Knight Straight-Sword, there we go, now that's a good weapon. And then peeling out.
She lived in fear of the dark, of the things that gnawed at her flesh, and yet the abyss hath yet to produce any such creature. Fear not the dark, my friend,
and let the feast
begin.
Yep. I mean, I'm right there with you. I'm in favor of, like, siding with the darkness in this trilogy, but I don't think you guys are making the best case for yourselves right now.
Despite his weighty armor, he lived in fear of a delicate thing, little more than a girl. Where fire resideth, shadows twist and shrivel, but in the abyss, there are shadows none. Fear not the dark, my friend, and let the feast
begin.
Okay,
that all you got for us?
And fear.
Yeah. Okay. He's, like, referring in allegory to, like, various characters from the entire series' expanded lore. Which is cool. But right now, our top priority is to ignore the Locust Preacher and head back to Firelink. And when we come back, we'll also try to explore the ramparts guarded by the Herald Knights that we had to run past to make it to that bonfire. There are, suffice to say, a lot of things to see and do in and around the Ring City. In fact, there are, let me pull it up real quick. How many bonfires are there in this area? We've got 3. There are, not counting the ones associated with bosses, 3 more we need to get. So we're about kind of sort of halfway there, but I'm pretty sure one of them is found directly after another. Ooh, getting lots of souls from these. Very good, very good. Like 60k or something? 30k, that's good. Yes, there we go.
As for the heat, then take.
This should give us a level or 2. And we'll put both of them in endurance for now, I think. Yes. More stamina, why not?
Ashen One.
And while we're here, let's go ahead and level up the Ring Knight Straight Sword, because it's really good. Like, really, really good. Where is it? Straight sword wielded by the Ringed Knights, the arms of early men were forged in the abyss and betray a smidgen of life. For this reason, the gods cast a seal of fire upon these swords and those who possess them, so it's a cursed weapon. That is, in fact, insanely powerful by default. And if we upgrade it...
What?
Oh no, we're not upgrading the Mail Breaker, are you crazy? This is what we use the Twinkling Titanite for, I see. As it is, that's a pretty solid straight sword, but it's primarily a strength weapon, so don't want to waste any Titanite slabs on it. Man, its coverage is good. And if you two-hand it and use its weapon art, just like the Ringed Knights, we can activate it. Oh, that is so cool. But not the weapon for us, unfortunately. Let's get the old scimitar back out. And take it to the streets. After this, we're tackling the ramparts to get a couple extra items, and probably fight an invader, I think, like the Silver Knight. Then we're fighting through the Ringed Knights guarding the chapel, or running past them because I'm a coward, either or. And then we'll be quite close to, I think, our first boss. And there's one optional boss, two mandatory bosses. The two mandatory bosses are effectively faced back to back. The optional one, I think we can access before either of them. Have as many souls now, so it's okay if we die. It's not ideal, of course, but it's okay. I think it's their ship we got. Moss fruit. Okay, not a must-have, but we'll take it. Here we go. Still being cursed. Oh god, they straight up cursed me, because as it happens, most of those are hexers. That's... yikes. Let's try doing that without getting a Herald Knight on our ass, and we can definitely access that area and the Ring Knight who's over there. I think maybe the Ring Knight Spear is through there? And that's also a really good weapon, and it'd be better for a dex build, certainly. Alright, give me a second. We will now try this again. In fact, is the Nameless King stuff any better? No. Well, is the Dragon Scale stuff any better? That's what I should be asking. No, unfortunately, this is... It may not look quite as cool, but it is just a little better. And it's not much heavier. At least as Dark Souls 3 armor goes. Okay, so it's gonna be up the stairs and to our left. Build up, reduce a little bit. There's one more we gotta take care of. Ooh, that decreases slowly. They don't seem to be alerted though, so that at least is a good thing. Oh god, there's one more. Come on. Is there a way we can reduce curse buildup? Oh, there's also a cure our hollowing, yeah. Yeah. Which means we look more like a regular human, less like, beef jerky, which is quite nice. Okay, now that we're finally through all of the Cathedral Guardians, he says as he spies another one out of the corner of his eye. Joint says to tackle the ring tonight, but not yet, I guess. Really want to curse you here, don't they? Oh, okay, he got rid of his buff. That's good. Oh, so the shield also gives him a little buff. That's interesting. Might boost his poise or something? Nasty. In? Got it. Okay. We're good now. We're in the clear. For now, anyway. There we go, the spear. Good, good, good.
One. Met the dark with learning.
Oh, no, he's talking about Aldia. That's...
The world
that's kind of
began
cool, I
without
guess.
knowledge, and without knowledge will it end. Does not fear not that can let...
Now, what's down here? This little protrusion. Nothing important, I suppose, just a way to get down without injuring oneself. Oh, hello. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that's new. As it says above you. Yeah. Goodness gracious. Wasn't expecting that. Welcome back, Exit, by the way. You're welcome to join us in Discord voice chat if you'd like. I'll throw myself over there just in case. I should do that to begin with, like, now that I'm using all of this tech. Okay, so round the right side of the church. Oh, hell, it's over there. Well, time to do a soul run like no other.